So today not be about post-production. Today na about the concept of film, the concept of video. How video take come about. One thing I want to establish be say picture na the father of video. Without picture, video no go exist. Oh yes. I wan shock you. If I tell you say video, the thing wey they call video, na like baptismal name. Video na baptismal name for something. Video not really exist from the way we take know am. Because when it comes to visual, there are two things: pictures and motion pictures. So that thing wey they call video, na the combination of pictures and they form video. That's why if you go your phone now, if you go your phone setting, under camera setting, you go see, you go see at 30 FPS, at 60 FPS, at 100, 120 FPS, depending. Now that's the way that FPS. Now what the FPS mean? FPS na frame per second. Wetin be that frame? Frame na picture. Not be this type of frame wey you dey see o. Frame for the camera eye na picture. 25 FPS, which is 25 frame per second, means say you dey tell your camera say in 1 second I want make you capture 25 pictures to take form video. Okay, make I do small practical. Let's say I wan pose. I wan do like this. If I do like this, one picture, abi, I do like this, another picture, I do like this, another picture. So if you add those 3 pictures together, so what thing will they give me? Now picture again, not a picture again, it don't become video. Which means the thing where they call video, now the combination of pictures and they form video. For time, second is the least. Okay, we get millisecond. But for camera, second, if you tear seconds belly, if you pieces seconds, you will see things inside seconds. Things where you go to see inside second na frame. And that frame now will depend on what you set your camera. If you set your camera to 60 frames per second, it means say you tell your camera say, oh boy, in 1 second, I want me you capture 60 pictures, they form video. That's why if you watch foreign movies, movie like Fast and Furious, where we say the car go drive, then the car will come slow. You can't see the detail. You can't see how the car take the jump. All those kind of movies now, they shoot those kind of movies for above 100 frames per second, 200 frames per second. Because new cameras don't they update. Like this camera what I take the record now, no only 25 frames per second you go fit shoot at HD. So when next you pick your phone to do selfie video, if you say make I do selfie motion picture, you are equally correct. Because video na baptismal name. Video na the combination of pictures. So if your camera dey on 60 frames per second, you dey try tell your camera say admit more pictures in 1 second, unlike 25 frames per second. Make I use the book explain something quickly. Let's say this one na 1 frame. This one na another frame. This one na a 3rd frame. Abi? So if now we get 3 frames, but now na different 3 pictures. Picture A, picture B, and picture C. But if I hold my book like this, can't do it like this. Wetin we dey see na not the pictures again, na video. Even though say na individual page na inform that video. That is individual picture, one picture, one picture, one picture. So when you see 25 frames per second, your camera will capture 25 pictures in 1 second. What will be the difference between 35 frames per second, 60 frames per second, 100 frames per second, 120 frames per second? It's simple. And the difference between 2A and the difference between 40 leaves, and the difference between 60 leaves, and the difference between 80 leaves, and the difference between 10 in 1, 12 in 1. So the bigger the number of frames per second, the number the picture where camera go admit. That's why if you want to shoot something and you want to add slow motion for your editing, for your post-production, get sense, shoot that thing on at least 60 frames per second, at least, so that when you slow-mo the thing, because say you get many pictures, you go fit play with them. But if you slow-mo 25 frames per second, the thing go begin like this. Go begin to seize. You know why they seize? Because okay, this food no go reach us. It's like you bring 5 eba. I love eba. You bring 5 eba to share among 20 people. How? They cut the eba. You go see quarrel go come, argument go come. But when you bring 10 eba for 5 people, you go round twice. And the same thing where 25 frames per second mean 60 frames per second mean. 60 frames per second means say more pictures there to play with. I don't know whether you understand all this thing what I explain. But if you get any question to ask, you know what thing to do now. And by the way, you no go forget to like this video. I'm not gonna allow you. You no go forget to share this video. You no go forget to subscribe. You no go forget to turn on notification. Thank you.